Hello everyone. So for today's video, we will be talking about companies and their strategic actions that led them to exist for over 50 years. The Samsung Group is a South Korea-based conglomerate that includes several subsidiaries. It's one of the largest businesses in Korea, producing nearly one-fifth of the country's total exports with a primary focus in electronics, heavy industry, construction, and defense. The humble beginnings of Samsung. With only 30,000 won, which is about $27, Lee Byung-chul started Samsung as a trading company based in a city called Daegu in 1938. With 40 employees, Samsung began as a grocery store, trading and exporting goods produced in and around the city. It sold dried Korean fish and vegetables, as well as its own noodles. The company grew and expanded to Seoul in 1947, but left when the Korean War broke out.
Samsung's marketing strategies that led them to exist for over 50 years. Samsung's marketing strategy focuses on developing new innovative products that are supported by strong branding and promotional campaigns. Mr. Yoon initiated a new competitive strategy with the goal of developing and marketing superior products while also building an image of Samsung as a stylish, high-quality brand worthy of a premium price. The objective was to establish a unique position using technical innovation while designing more appeal to a younger generation, as well as upscale customers around the world.
R&D into innovative tech. Samsung chose to invest heavily in technical innovation and R&D. In order to have a competitive advantage driven by innovation, Samsung had to become a pioneer in developing new technology. During the 90s, Sony had an advantage in the consumer electronics, but it was rooted in analog technology. The digital world required new products and consequently, the firm shifted substantial resources into developing large area LCDs, chipsets, and cell phones. Fast forward to the economic crisis of 2008 to 2009, Samsung spent over $7 billion for nearly 6% of the unit's revenue into research and development, and at the time, more than 25% of the company's workforce engaged in R&D.
Product development and design. Understanding that cutting-edge technology does not always guarantee market success. Samsung also focused on product development and design. Their goal was to create products that deliver benefits that at least some segment of consumers will consider to be worth the price. Since many product benefits may be subjective, attractive styling, say, or a cool image, or maybe the quality of camera, new product development of Samsung usually involves a team of designers who collaborate closely with the firm's engineers, manufacturing teams, and marketers. Next is the brand building campaigns. Last and certainly not least, Samsung's marketing strategy focused on creating a promotional campaign to build Samsung's brand image. Revamping their marketing efforts was just as critical to the success of a new competitive strategy because even the most technically sophisticated and well designed products are likely to fail unless customers know they exist, can acquire them easily, and think they're worth the money.
The results of Samsung's marketing strategy. The revamped competitive strategy and marketing programs that Samsung designed and implemented have been a huge success. The global value of Samsung's brand increased by more than 200% from 2003 to 2008, and it took over Sony as the most valuable consumer electronics brand. As a result, the unit sales grew to $119 billion by 2009, and with the advent of the Samsung Galaxy, its revenue has grown into a staggering of $218 billion as of 2018. According to the vision statement on its website, Samsung seeks to achieve $400 billion in sales while placing Samsung Electronics' overall brand value among the global top 5 by the end of 2020. Additionally, it seems they continue to lean into their strengths as Samsung continues its commitments to further innovations in technology and products.
In late 1930s, Patrick McDonald's opened the Air Dome food stand on Huntington Drive, Route 66 near the Monrovia Airport in Los Angeles, California, named McDonald's Barbecue, with 25 menu items including hot dogs, hamburgers, orange juice, and etc. In 1947, after McDonald's brothers realized that most of their profits came from selling hamburgers, they established a streamlined system with simple menu which consisted only hamburgers, cheeseburgers, potato chips, coffee, soft drinks, and apple pie. After the first year, potato chips and pie were swapped out for French fries and milkshakes, and the restaurant's name was changed to simply McDonald's in 1948.
The brothers constructed a new McDonald restaurant in 1952 designed by Fontana-based architect Stanley Clark Meston. Marketing strategies such as shutting off heaters, installing fixed and angled seating, spacing chairs further apart, and providing branded cone-shaped cups were used to convert McDonald's from a sit-down restaurant to a fast food chain.
In late 1953, the brothers began seeking franchisees. The first franchisee was Neil Fox, a distributor for General Petroleum Corporation. Fox's stand was the first stand with architect Stanley Clark Meston's design, opened in May 1953 at Central Avenue in Indian School Road in Phoenix, Arizona. The second franchisee was a team of Fox's brother-in-law who opened their stand on August 1953 in California. In 1956, McDonald's aired its first ever TV commercial. They introduced the new face of the brand, Ronald McDonald. It was an instant hit. He was so popular that the company created a set of friends for him and found a new demographic to target: children.
He learned in 1956 that the McDonald brothers had granted the Fragile Act Ice Cream Company a franchise in Cook County, Illinois. The fact that McDonald's had not disclosed this deal to Kroc infuriated him. He pushed forward and paid 5 times what the Fragile performers had first paid to repurchase the rights for $25,000, which is $230,400 today. Before the conclusion of the decade, McDonald's had expanded quickly from 34 locations in 1958 to 1,000 locations. Their offerings such as the Big Mac 1968 and the Happy Meals 1979 would come to represent the McDonald's brand. The business kept growing, reaching a total of 10,000 restaurants by 1988 domestically and abroad, and running more than 35,000 units in more than 100 countries at the start of the 21st century. In fact, it became the most well-liked family restaurant, emphasizing inexpensive food, entertainment, and flavors.